All right, we're just gonna get straight into this one because I have no reason not to, and I don't want to sit here and record a very long video. But anyway, um, you'll find that as a Gen Z person, a lot of people outside of the age bracket of Gen Z simply are soulless. And you might be like, well, what does he mean by that? Well, the fact of the matter is, I was at work one day, and there was one of my other coworkers was there, and I was talking to him. I was behind the register, and one customer come up to the register, said hi. I said hi, how you doing? And they said, um, oh, I'm all right. How are you? I said, oh, I could be better. I could, I'd rather be off right now. And they said, well, what else would you be doing if you were off? And I was like, literally anything else, like literally anything else. And they thought that was like crazy. And you'll find that a lot of these older people, like once they hit the age of like 35, they have like no fucking will to live anymore, bro. Like being straight honest with you, they have like no point in staying alive. And if you take anything away from this video, I don't know how long this one's gonna be because I feel like the point of this one is already kind of wrapped up. Um, if you fucking if your main point of staying alive and being like, oh well, I have nothing better to do, I'll just go to work, you've lost the fucking plot entirely. Because most people's lives, it really should not be just going to work. You know what I'm saying? The lives of the average, excuse me, the lives of the average person, or the life of the average person, sorry, should not be just, oh, I go to work. Like you have got to find some other meaning, some other hobby, some other skill to develop. Because most jobs, to be honest with you, are nothing more than a job. They're just a job. That's where I go to make money, right? Most people will never have a career. That's just true. It's not me dooming. It's just true. My father has had the same job for fucking 21 years, something like that. I'm holding the camera today. Because I don't think this video will be that long. But like I said, most of us have like in Gen Z like actually have a reason to like be fucking living. I feel like most of us. Because everyone else, it doesn't seem like anyone has any fucking reason to live. Like every time, this is why I feel like people who are older have like so little going for them. So little going for them. Like my one coworker, I love this woman. I love this woman. She's great. But every time I hear from her, I'm like, well, there's another reason for me to just stay fucking single because she's always arguing with her boyfriend. I mean, they've been together a while, so they're not legally married, so I won't say spouse. But she's always arguing with her fucking boyfriend, like all the time. Like the last like 2 weeks, every time I hear from her, she's like, "Yeah, I'm arguing with what's his name again." She'll say his real name. I'm not giving names out because it's private, but she was like, "Yeah, I was arguing with him again. And it was over some really stupid shit, and now he won't text me when I'm texting him, and I'm trying to have him bring my Amazon package in the house, and he won't fucking do it because he was arguing with me or she was arguing with him or whatever." And I said, being single ain't so bad. Is literally what I said. Being single ain't so fucking bad because I feel like a lot of people in the Gen Z age bracket know what they want, and if they're not going to get it, they just won't tolerate it. The thing that's not giving them what they want. Like for example, if I know that I want my girlfriend to uphold a certain standard of behavior in public, and she's not doing that, and I've told her, hey, you need to do this, and she won't do it, I'll just fucking leave. Don't care. You are not holding up your end of the deal. I'll just fucking leave. Don't care. Because, like I said, bro, I used to date that chick who used to drink all the time, and I was like, you need to stop fucking drinking. And she was like, bumming me to drink again. And then she got really drunk one time while I was at work. And she told me, and I was like, yeah, I'm done, bro. Like I said, a lot of us know what we want, And we don't fucking care. We just don't care how we're gonna get it. We know we're gonna get it, and if we don't get it, we'll go elsewhere to get it. That's what I'm saying. I don't. If I know that my girlfriend who claims to be a Christian, for example, if I know that she's bullshitting and she just said that to maintain our dynamic, I'll fucking leave. I'll just leave. I don't care. I'm only gonna be 20 once, bro. I'm only gonna be 21 once. I am the youngest I am right in this present moment. Okay? I will never be any younger or older, technically, than I am right now. And I know what I'm living for, bro. I am not living to go to work every day. I am living to praise the Lord and enjoy my time here on earth. Okay? Now, when I say that, people may mistake that for, oh, abusing sin and etc. But no, I'm working my hardest to not sin as much as I used to. Will there ever be a sinless man? No. Being without sin is impossible. There was only one man who ever did that, and his name was Jesus Christ. But I understand why a lot of these older people they have nothing to live for. Like, and I think it's because they just got to a point where they got comfortable and were like, okay, well, I can stop focusing on my own abilities and my improvement for myself. I wouldn't say self improvement is like a new concept, but it's like, it's definitely, oh, excuse me. This is the first time I talked all day today. Um, so that's why I'm yawning and stuff. But, I feel like Gen Z is the big proponent behind the self improvement thing. Like most other generations are not, weren't ever into that, and kind of never were into that. Um, but like you have to understand, right? Like just because you get to a point where you want to be, you can still fight to maintain that or get above it, right? So like if I get so like I always said, for example, with my own physique, I wanted to get to 170 pounds or so lean muscle. I'm about 155. And it's very hard for me to gain muscle or gain weight because eating that much food is hard for me personally. I just think it is. My fucking hair looks crazy today. Like, what is all this shit, bro? God dang. Anyway, um, but like, is that the highest importance to me? No. But like, a lot of people will get into a relationship and they'll just both like the man and the woman will just devolve, right? They'll get fatter and they'll get stop taking care of their looks as much because they're like, well, I don't have to attract a mate anymore because I already have a mate. See what I'm saying? Like I saw this one guy I went to high school with, and I went, damn, he got fat and he has a shitty beard. Like I was talking to my coworker, I said, because she was a woman, she agreed with me. Which is the funniest part about this is I said, pussy destroys a man. Pussy destroys a man. And she was like, you know what? It does. It does. Because a lot of men just stop being on their grind because they have pussy. And they just stop improving and stop working out and stop doing all this shit they should be doing just because they gotta